good thing about saying stuff to me.
How do you think I've been doing videos for 10 years? Most of what I say is gone. That's why I keep having stories.
I'm having to go. Like, I'm trying to find the photo on my phone, so I can show Andy in like real. In the really real before it goes.
The only one of those I can think of is. Are you aware of marble hornets?
Yes.
Yeah.
The dreadful thing.
Slender Man.
There is.
Just quickly. That's it.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I put that on chat.
Yeah. Cool.
So that actually says something.
Thank you, driver.
Appreciate it.
There is a part in that where like these numbers flash up on the screen.
Yeah.
And it's something like it's a very particular video editing suite, as in VHS video editing suite.
Yeah.
And it's the it's the shorthand for eject tape, rewind tape, insert tape, record tape.
Alright.
Run through rotation 13, run through ASCII, run through binary, and those are the numbers that flash up on the screen.
So it's supposed to look spooky and weird, and you're just looking at that like, I know what that says, and that's...
No, not even that. That's a case of you're supposed to decode that mess.
Oh, right.
And it's like, nobody got that.
Oh.
He had to come out and say, look, here's what it is. It makes the clue make the sense.
Also, here's a picture of my cat looking at the behind the scenes for Lord of the Rings.
Shiny is
you can put that up or not.
If you say that, he has to do it.
The latest episode of Game of Thrones that I uploaded is the one where you get really bored and you're like, pull this picture of Shiny looking at something.
So it's just happened just now.
Here's a picture of a shield. Look at it.
I don't remember.
Is Shiny holding a shield?
Did that actually happen on?
That actually happened, and it's not gone out yet.
Wait, was that on the Lord of the Rings that we recorded? That
was Game of Thrones.
This is Game of Thrones.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said Lord of the Rings.
I did initially. I got the wrong name.
Oh,
it's Game of Thrones. You got bored and just started sending me your photo reel.
I don't remember that.
We were that into it. Can I just say, I like the framing of that. This.
It looks nice, doesn't it?
I like that framing.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
And now, back to killing dudes.
That's killing dudes. You'll notice that the traps, I was going to say before, the traps have like really escalated. And are a bit ridiculous at this point. And we're back in the library.
The library, you say?
Yes, we've got to be very quiet. Kill these people.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no, I shouldn't do that.
Wow, I'm dumb. Oh yeah, don't shush people, Simon.
I'm not allowed to do that.
I'm looking at my phone thinking, man, who's sending me messages? It's Simon.
Me.
Who sat 2 seats away from me.
Yeah, no, that was the picture of
the thing
of Shani looking at the behind the scenes and of the coded message that I threw at one of the players. But yeah, no, so I just love the whole thing of here is the very serious steampunk game. Here are the steam-powered things and steam-powered problems, and then all of a sudden, also magic.
Simon is an evil DM.
Yeah, it has been said. But my point
so
being,
glad you agreed.
The point I was actually getting to, which is that I have a lot of like characters in that, and because I am completely unable to write a consistent tone. This has happened any time I've tried to like write any stories or anything. No consistent.
It's
tone.
hard, to be fair.
It's like
it is very
either
difficult.
I'll try and write something funny and I'll put something way too serious in there, or I'll try and write something serious and end up just putting some goofy nonsense in there. So this happened with the Steam game, which is where there's a lot of characters who have either the voice of Foghorn Leghorn, a French waiter, or
I hate that guy.
Or Christoph Waltz.
That's the one that annoys me. Whenever Simon wants me to hate a character, he throws that accent on there. I immediately want to kill them. And whenever he wants to make me laugh, throws the Foghorn Leghorn voice on there.
I think it is a symbol of your barbarity that you want to kill this voice. You are very uncivilized.
I'm angry.
Yeah,
I'm angry.
It is a very punchable accent.
I feel like
I'm sorry to say.
the Prince right now. I am the prince. You are these people that I'm hitting with my sword.
It's the voice. It's really easy to get all like self-superior. Hey, what are you doing here? You should go to the servant's entrance. What?
You'll notice this is the drink move that I'm doing right now. I take a drink every time I do it.
He's doing it. He's having a drink.
But yes, there's it's just like, so I see you're here in the town of Albuquerque. Why?
Like, I kind of always opt for something similar to that until I can't do it anymore. And I'm like, why am I doing it?
It's very. Silly voices is my point. I can do dumb, silly voice characters.
Yeah.
I can't actually properly act.
Yeah.
Because
I'm with you.
Really creepy to not be me.
Yeah.
I can consistently write character voices that are not my own.
Yeah.
Although it's hard to do, for example, a character smarter than I am. I couldn't write a doctor, for example, because I haven't got a clue. Yeah. Or a mechanic, or...
You just make
there's a lot of writers that don't worry about that.
Like the writers of House.
And then they
Lupus.
I think that we really need to focus on the drama and not the medical side of things.
On occasion...
And then it's cut to, we have a patient here who's looking very ill, doctor. My goodness, I've never seen anyone look this peaky. What are you doing? This is my patient. No, I am treating this patient. You're only the doctor that puts people to sleep. I'm the doctor that specializes in people who are this kind of ill. Nurse, get me the medicine.
Which medicine, doctor? The medicine. Okay.
And so on.
On that...
The Mitchell and Webb sketch.
On occasion...
Oh, that was Mitchell and Webb?
Yeah.
Ah. I thought that was actual House style.
No,
because I wouldn't be surprised.
That's a Mitchell and Webb sketch where it is.
I like House, but mother of God,
where it's
do they make stuff up?
Nurse, you idiot! This is the wrong medicine. Now I have to give him a different medicine.
There's a video of me.
Get me the paddles that give you electric.
Of an actual doctor watching House.
They make you better if you're kind of ill, but if you're fine, they'll make you worse.
I mean to watch it just to see how cringeworthy the guy finds it.
Very, from what I have been told.
I still like that show.
Although they do get something incredibly right, but I don't remember what it is.
Hugh Laurie. That's what they get right.
No, there's something like legitimately medical, and the doctor's like, okay, yeah, fair play.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there was every episode was a new medical thing.
But for the most part, it's just...
Oh, is that like the same series of videos as The Linguist looking at accents?
Probably, yeah. It was like, Doctor watches House and probably rips it to pieces.
No, on occasion Jess has shared with us some of her Google searches when she's writing, and it's like, how do you get blood out of sheets? Open brackets, I'm not a murderer.
Yeah.
And she's just got all
I have my doubts.
She is suspiciously absent in all of these videos.
There was that guy she killed.
We're not talking about that, come on.
Cut message, Simon mysteriously killed in accident. Rooftop accident. Sheets were bloodied.
And then the next episode, Jess is playing for
Jess is taking my place, yeah. Tempted to just do that. Now I don't have to play the rest.
What else have we got? The band Leader Dogs for the Blind, ostensibly Christian heavy metal. I am picking out zero Christian messages in what they're saying.
Just like Creed.
Not to say that it's anti-Christian or anything. It's just I'm not hearing anything in this song that tells me.
Sometimes there are bands which are just bands that the members happen to be Christian.
Yeah. Well,
like example, Slayer, weirdly. And now Megadeth, as said prior.
But there's right.
That might have been off camera.
There's a series of videos on YouTube that I think are really good, really well researched and stuff. Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yes, I love those.
I love those. In one of them, I think this is the one where he does a series of live streams as well, where he'll go through in, like say, he read the whole of the Sonichu comic with one of his friends who is an artist, and it's one of the things where she's actually like, actually the composition here is actually really good. He doesn't have any real talent for drawing, but the composition of the scene is actually really, really well devised. So, like, credit where credit's due kind of thing. But one of them, he's reading really, really awful story called Empress Teresa.
Oh my god!
And as he's actually just reading all the excerpt chapters that the author put up for people to read.
You can tell from this reaction I'm familiar with Empress Teresa.
And he makes this big point of you couldn't. Empress Teresa is full of Christian morals, but it's not a Christian polemic.
Yeah.
And that's not true. Like, people are quoting the Bible through the whole of it. But the point for that is he then mentions, he's not opposed to like Christian rock bands. He likes Demon Hunter. And I'm like, yo! Demon Hunter!
Someone else.
I've not heard anyone mention Demon Hunter for 15 years.
I've not heard anyone mention
them
since ever.
I was chatting with She Who Shall Remain Nameless. And twice named, apparently.
Remain Seamus.
She Who Shall Remain Seamus. She Who Shall Remain Nameless, many, many years ago on the bus to school. And I was like, hey, yo, listen to this. It's like metal. And she's like, actually, that's really good.
Look how stupid that Harker is.
So yeah.
Right above
Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter. What a great band.
Actually,
what a great band.
Yeah,
is there sarcasm
right.
here? That's up to you to decide, viewer.
Come on, they're alright.
Come on.
I still kind of like them. My first email address was a Demon Hunter song.
I'm the Trivium fan over here, and I'm going to slag you off for like a Demon Hunter.
Yeah. My initial introduction...
Always over the...
My initial introduction to like Christian Sonic music outside of hymns.
VeggieTales.
Even outside of him.
No, it was stuff like Ishmael or the World Message Tribe. Where all the songs are like, no Jesus though, let me tell you. And then Lead a Dog to the Blind came out, and it's like, okay, apparently this is portraying the same message, but I'm not getting any of it.
You shall not pass.
There he goes.
Yes!
It's exactly the fucking...
See, if only Gandalf had a knife, he could have cut the Balrog's whip.
Fly, you fools.
Okay.
He's dead now.
The best friends recently brought up something, watching whatever game they were playing.
Yeah.
Wooly was saying the first time Gandalf pulls out a sword, he's like, no, what? You're Magic Man.
Yeah.
What is this? You don't get a weapon.
Yeah, I remember him saying that.
Is Gimli going to pull out a spellbook now? Get out of here with
that. It's like Yoda pulling out a lightsaber.
That was really stupid.
That's ridiculous. And the Emperor, an 80-year-old man flipping around with a lightsaber.
I have a question. Follow-up question from something Connor was asking. You know how he asked about swords that have that notch at the very end of the blade?
No, but okay.
Go on. Carry on.
Yeah, he did.
No, I don't know what kind of sword you mean. I don't remember him asking.
Connor asked, is that an actual thing, or is it a fantasy like the Uruk-hai, where there's a hook at the end of the blade?
Okay.
And you said, yes, there's this Nepalese sword that's such and such. Wasn't the idea behind that to reach around shields?
Depends what you mean.
So I seem to recall being told that the idea behind certain swords is, this guy's got a log in front of him, how do we reach around that? We curve the blade.
There is only one sword I'm aware of that is that.
Okay.
That is a shotel? I want to say shotel.
Shotel sounds about
right. I know a shotel.
I think it's Ethiopian. It's basically like a...
It's like what Lautrec has.
It's a semicircle.
You know Lautrec? That guy? He has them. He has two of them.
It's
typing in shotel brings up Dark Souls as the first response.
Yeah, Lautrec. That's what I'm saying to you.
No, it is. It's an actual Ethiopian sword that looks like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one I'm thinking of.
That is for getting round.
I got flipped upside down.
Does it? Okay.
Is that where I came from?
Does anybody remember this one show? It was on BBC. It was like 10 so years ago, and the idea was they took a team of people and led them through a battle of some sort. Like, here's 3 people. You take control of a
It was on the Total War engine.
A Roman phalanx.
It was Total War.
It was on the Total War engine.
Yes.
What year was this?
I don't
this
remember
this. This was in the mid-2000s.
The only one I remember
so that must have
being
looked rough as hell.
The only one I remember is like the pilot episode or whatever. These kids were like the Romans.
Yeah.
And they're like, the turtle. We've got to do the turtle. Do the turtle. Do the turtle. Why there are no archers? Can we do it though?
Yeah.
Okay, let's form up. And then they just got hit with siege weaponry because they're just... they're all together in a little box.
So I love watching ones where there's like ones where it was completely one-sided in history, and then just because of this, it goes the other way. Like they take the winning side. I mean,
yeah.
Like they're the Romans versus I don't know the Gauls at some battle
versus most people.
Yeah.
They were the Romans. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, what was I saying?
Yes, that is a Grease Lightning remix with lyrics about the Romans.
Is that something you did in school?
It absolutely is, yeah.
The only one I remember doing was we did a war song about being the Vikings. And you had to, like, in long ships, sailing forth.
What were we saying
Pillaging.
after Ishmael and the Worldwide Message Tribe?
What?
Those bands are very much like, it's all about Jesus,
and
let me
then
say
there
the
was
message. Leader Dogs to the Blind, which is...
Tangents of...
This is just heavy metal, but I'm not getting any particular message out of it beyond...
The flow of tangents is, whatever, distorted in Lordran.
Then you started talking about Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about Demon Hunter before that.
I don't know. It's a shame we cannot rewind time and work out...
Well, we'll know. We'll know eventually.
That's how we'll open the next series of these. Is
just tell me what it was that
we've
been talking about, and see if that jogs my memory as to something that I wanted to say.
This is not
Empress Teresa.
This one not be the
No, it was
last,
after that.
session. Empress Theresa May.
Oh, Empress
Teresa's awful.
Really bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can... Taking it back even further, I can write a consistent tone, but I get kind of bored with it after a while.
Right.
So, like, let's say I'm writing horror. After a bit, I don't want to write horror anymore. I'm just going to put this Word document
right there on
Crater on Mars. I never look at it again, because I'm sick of doing horror. Let's do something silly. Which creates this really bizarre thing where, like, given infinite time and resources, I would want to create a game/program that is just everything I've ever written together. You can explore this coherent world, right?
Remember Prince of Persia: Sands of Time?
I do!
Oh.
You jumped the wrong way.
Problem being, it wouldn't be a very consistent world, because at the same time you've got this doofy, brightly coloured cartoon town in Wyoming.
This is quite Sands of Time.
And then basically Silent Hill, but not called that.
Oh, I thought that was a barrel.
Aha! A switch! Now hurry back. Actually, do you need to hurry back, or just need to...
Yes, I do need to hurry back.
Oh.
Do you not need to go
No.
just to the left there? Through that doorway? Or is there not a doorway?
There's not a doorway, sir.
Oh.
I can see why you would think that.
You are imagining doorways. So jump on the stuff.
At least you can do this. I thought you would have to fight your way back.
Yeah, me too, actually. I mean, there's a lot of guys down there, and they're like, I'm gonna get you!
But yeah, no, I once had a barman
down.
yell at me for like 5 minutes because the t-shirt I happened to be wearing that day was a Skillet t-shirt.
Yeah, I'd yell at you too. And I will if you wear that shirt.
They're alright.
Are they?
Yeah.
I mean,
and he was like, oh, their music is alright, but as soon as I found out they were Christian, I had to get rid of all of their albums. I was like, but the music's still alright. And he's like, oh, no. Oh, how beardy man in the sky out of it, just yelling at me for like 5 minutes about that. I'm like, mate, I'm a patron here. Do you want me to buy something or not?
Can I have a drink, please?
Please.
I'm going to maybe counter you a little bit and take his side. Is anyone listening to Lost Prophets anymore? Hey man, I'm tired. I'm just saying whatever's coming to my head. You should have heard me yesterday. I've been drinking. I was yelling at clouds. It was great.
trying to think of it. Yeah, there is a band I like that's really heavy on the Christian stuff, which I'm not that into. But Transatlantic, the singer Neil Morse is basically a vicar or whatever.
Okay.
I think he actually is one, and all his lyrics are in some way tied to that. And some people are like, "Oh, this band." Sorry, swearing now. I hate the lyrics, but like it's kind of nice and uplifting. And even though I'm not super into the religion, I'm like, yeah, I can relate to that still, you know.
Because I've got
music is great, so
like Rise Against. Like I will listen to Rise Against now. You know, there's some really good songs that they've done.
Prayer of the Refugee.
They
and all
are,
that stuff.
Paper Wings.
I just got killed.
Paper Wings is great.
Just got killed in that cutscene.
I love Paper Wings. Like that whole album's pretty good, really. Siren Song and the Counterculture. But at the same time, they're like really angrily vegan and.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're real, and they have like a lot of those kind of views and a kind of like anti-establishment to a degree that's kind of.
That gets annoying.
Threw it on the ground.
Yeah, it gets annoying.
You know, I don't need your system. I'm an adult, and that's the thing. Like, come on, mate. But you know, that's not going to stop me listening to their music. And that's not the same thing as I am going to go up to a vegan and yell at them about why I don't listen to Rise Against because I eat meat now and then. But like yell at them about how they are stupid and dumb for wearing a Rise Against. Like this is the distinction. Then.
Isn't that just with any like belief or cultural thing? The cool thing to do is like, if you're not hurting anybody, go for it.
Yeah, in which case the dickish thing to do is to yell at someone for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
why are you
why were you taking his side?
This might be a good stopping point, right?
Like that's the point here.
I'm sorry to cut this right here.
Yeah.
But that is like really bad timing.
No,
unless we go for like 5 minutes or something, I don't know.
No, it is bad timing. I need to go to bed soon. Okay. Work is happening soon.
To be continued.